What's this find thing? What does that do? When I was using the FamilySearch website, I didn't know what this find option did. So I did what any teenage boy would do when confronted with a question. I asked Google. Google didn't know the answer. So instead I went to the next best thing, my mom. So when I asked my mom, she told me what the find thing does and then a couple ways I can use it. So I'm going to share those with you right now. A quick note before we begin. The find option is not a way to find new ancestors. It's simply a way of hopping to different people. Let's get into Family Search and I'll show you what I mean. So here we are on the family tree, and the first reason you might want to use the Find tab is if you want to hop to a relative quickly. So let's do that right now. So click on Find. Let's go to Find by Name. So the person I'm trying to hop to is Caroline Mock. I don't quite remember where she is on the family tree, so I have a couple options here. I could either look through the tree and try to find out where she is. That'll take a lot of time. I could maybe ask my mom. She's definitely gonna know where it is. But then I'm bothering her and she can't get the work she needs to get done. The third option, which is the most efficient and less time consuming, is I use the Find tab. So let's insert the information I remember off the top of my head and see if we can get to her. So we know her name is Caroline Mack or Mock. I'm going to go with Mack for now. We know she's female. She was born in Germany in 1840. And we know she died in Franklin, Ohio, United States option, and it'll give us the standardized search place. Now let's find her. So now that we've arrived at the results, and let's start with the first person. Let's look at the context clues we're given. Right here, it's Germany, 1838. I could have been wrong on the death date, but I know she was born in Germany. Looking at these people given right now, I don't recognize any of them, but I'm fairly confident that Caroline Margareta is not my person. So let's go to this Caroline. So now that we've gotten to Caroline Mack's profile page on FamilySearch, let's try to figure out if this is the person I'm looking for. So looking at the vital information, I don't remember her exact birth date or where she was born, or the same thing for her death date and burial. I don't remember that off the top of my head. Other information, mostly a bunch of residences, I don't remember that either. So let's go to family members. Right up here, Joseph, that looks like a B, but that's the German beta, so that does a sort of SZ sound. So that's Joseph Geisler. And I know him. He's the brick wall that my mom has had a lot of trouble with, and we've had a lot of trouble with for a long time. And I do remember that Caroline Mock was, in fact, his wife. So, we've arrived. This is the Caroline Mock I was looking for. So now we're back at the Find page, and we're going to talk about the second reason you might want to use the Find tab. If you're trying to help a friend, or maybe you're at a family history library and you're trying to help someone who's at the library, but you're not related to them. You've got your account open and you want to stay on your account, but you want to hop to their ancestor. Find is really useful. So let's imagine my friend has given me this information. The ancestor's name is Peter Nolan. He was a male, and he was born in New York. And again, we can click this and get the standardized place name. And it was in 1855. That's the birth year. Standardize that. Now let's find him. So now we've arrived at the search results. And looking at the screen, I have no clue which Peter Nolan my friend, is talking about. Hopefully, your friend is either looking over your shoulder or you're in contact with your friend immediately, so you can say, "Hey, was he born in maybe 2nd of April, Syracuse, or is his father Michael J. Nolan or something?" But I wouldn't know. So you and your friend would have to go through the same process where you go through and look at what this is and figure out if this is actually the Peter Nolan that your friend is related to. The third reason you might want to use the Find tab is if you're looking to see if someone is on the tree. For instance, maybe you have a census record of your family, but it also lists a boarder staying in the same house as the family. In that case, maybe you want to use the Find tab to figure out if this person is actually on the tree. Another thing is maybe you want to research the minister or justice of the peace who signed your ancestor's marriage record. But you can also look up other people, like celebrities and stuff. So I'm going to do something like that. I'm going to look up at a famous astronomer. His name is Edwin Hubble. And using the information from Wikipedia, his name is Edwin Hubble. He was born in 1889 in Missouri. So using that information, let's go see if we can find him in the tree. So that's Edwin Hubble, male. Place of birth is Missouri. Yep, that's the one. 1889. And let's find him. So now we've got the search results, and this one looks promising. Edwin Powell Hubble. So let's check the birth and the death dates from Wikipedia and see if they match. So the 20th of November, 1889. On Wikipedia it says 20th of November, 1889. And then the death is 28th of September, 1953. And you guessed it, September 28th, 1953. So that's one way you can find people on the tree. So as you can see, the find option is a great way to hop around your tree to get to ancestors quickly. If you have any other ways that you use the find tab that we haven't covered here, please let us know down in the comments. If you love this video, make sure to subscribe so you'll never miss another episode.